think we are on the air, and hopefully you are with us. And I apologize for any bugs that we have. We're still working with the live streaming setup. It's kind of new for us, and I'm wanting to take it a step above and really make it good quality for you guys. So we've been working on doing multi-camera, pumping in some live or some recorded video with our little intro, that kind of stuff. So I apologize if it's not all right as it should be, but we're working on it, and it will get better as we go along, I hope. But you guys can certainly let me know if you're there. Go ahead and leave some comments. Let me know if there's any problems with audio or sound or any of that. And yeah, we'll just get moving along, because I want to do an unboxing tonight of a game that I'm really excited about. And that is a game called, oh, Doug the Third.
Yeah.
Could you come here for a second?
Yeah.
See, this is the beauty of life. Can you turn that light on for me?
I can do anything with the power of friendship.
There we go. I had one of the lights that wasn't on.
Oh,
so that's better.
That makes a difference.
It does. It's on
Hi, everybody.
that. Yes. So we're going to do an unboxing of a game called Abomination.
Whoa.
The Heir of Frankenstein.
Don't mind me. I'm just getting some stuff.
He's just
Don't
getting
mind
some
me.
stuff. Don't mind him.
You won't even notice I'm here. You guys have fun. Enjoy your live stream. Love you all. Goodbye.
Thank you. So, no, it's not the Heir of Frankenstein. Obviously, it's the Heir of Frankenstein. And this is a game I've been wanting for a while. And I got it actually a couple of weeks ago. But we had some traveling to do and just didn't get a chance to get into it yet. But I will get into it soon. And starting with tonight, we are going to unbox the Heir of Frankenstein, Abomination. So let's take a look at this from above. And yeah, it's got a great, some great artwork. I'm excited about this. So let's rip into the, oh, let me give you a little information here. And again, this is one of those times when you may have to give me a second, because my learning curve here on the software still, but I've got the information superhighway. No, it's not the information superhighway. It is the, here we go. Put a little slide up that has info about this. Here we go. There we go. So this is Abomination, the Heir of Frankenstein. It plays 2 to 4 players. Also, they did release recently a solo mode, an official solo mode. So I'll definitely be trying that out. Playing time, it says 90 to 180 minutes. Probably based a bit on how many players you have. And they rate the age at 13 and up. This is a bit of a kind of a gruesome game in that you're dealing with body parts and such, trying to reanimate them. Designer Dan Blanchett, this is, you see the artwork there, some people whose names I cannot pronounce properly, so I won't try, but you can read them. And the publisher, of course, is Plaid Hat Games. Now, Plaid Hat Games is a publisher that I am very familiar with and picked up a long time ago. I picked up Mice and Mystics, which has been a game that I've enjoyed, and my granddaughter has enjoyed playing with me as well. They've also come out with several other games that are great, so I really like their stuff. But let's take a look at this one, Abomination. Let's get into this. Let's see. I think I started in the edge, so there it is. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's get into this. Like I said, the artwork on the box really, really looks good, and so I was excited to get into this one. So let's take a quick look. Oh, it looks like I've got some damage on my box. Well, don't like that, but I'm not super picky about it as long as the game's good. All right, so we've got the rule book here on top, and it looks like this is a worker placement game, by the way. So there is a lot of different places you can go to have things happen, to get body parts and different things. I kind of know how to play, but I'm definitely going to have to go through the book here. It looks like it's laid out pretty well. Got some interesting artwork in here as well. So definitely be going through that. It's not huge. Not huge, especially when you consider the last few pages are little flavor text segments. Give you a little more immersion into the game. And then there is this, which is a letter talking. I guess it kind of sets up the premise of the game. And we'll move on. Got the board here on top. This is a heavy board. Oh, I've got other, I see, I've got all the player or all the components there too. Okay, yeah, this is a game where you have individual player mats, and so we each will have one of these, and it keeps track of different statistics. And of course, now we come to the components to be punched out. Got some body parts there, legs and arms and such, different tokens. There's some of the dials for the player boards. Don't know what a lot of these are for, but I will soon find out. All right, not a whole lot of components there, not too bad. And then we have the main board. And it is pretty standard size. It's a nice, good size, but it's not huge, so it won't suck up all the table space. So there's that. Awesome. And again, I apologize for the STBY on the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that. I had it gone, and then it came back, and anyway, I ran out of time to keep messing with it, so just figured I'd go ahead. But yeah, nice looking board. Muted colors, which is very atmospheric and appropriate for this kind of game. And then we have a bag of meeples. Yes, workers. And I understand, I think the big ones, well, that's probably the monster. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure. Oh, these are the bigger ones. And then we have some smaller ones. I think these are like the assistants. That's like, it's like Igor, you know. Yeah, so we got the Igorish kind of helpers, assistants, whatever. And you can do different things depending on whether your main meeple goes somewhere or the assistants. So we'll go ahead and bag those up. They are nice wooden meeples, which I always prefer over plastic. So they are good shape. I like those. We've got some cards. I won't bother opening all these up, but we have a pretty good sized deck of cards. They're the miniature cards. I always prefer bigger ones, but these are okay. I'm not going to worry about them because these aren't like you have these in your hand at all times to, you know, like some games where you're doing hand management, so that's fine. And we have a bunch of cubes. And these do appear, and of course they are plastic because of the bright colors. So, yep, we have little plastic cubes, got quite a few of them. Don't know what they're all for, don't know what they all signify, but we've got orange and red, white and blue and brown. Nice. And looks like we have some larger cards. This one on the front says Baptiste Rousseau and gives a little scenario of who he is. The one on the back says Cattle Plague. Oh, okay. So some full-size cards for the game. And we have dice. These are six-sided dice, but they are not standard dice in that they don't appear to have numbers on them. They have, I assume, different effects. Looks like Broken Heart, which might be some kind of, obviously not a good thing. Double Lightning, an Eyeball, Blank Side. These have, well, it looks like kind of the same basic idea. I don't see a double lightning bolt on these blue ones, bluish gray. So again, I don't know the game very well at all, so I don't know what those are for. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, little parts for the dials, and some more parts for the dials, and then some cards. And these are these player aids, maybe? I think it's some information that you would need during the course of the game. There's a lot of them. Okay, so there's four, it's 8 of them, two for each player. And yes, they are some kind of player aids. Gives you the event phase, the city phase, the lab phase, reset phase. Tells you how your body parts are decomposing. Interesting. All right. Oh, it does give us the chart, shows what those color cubes are for. The brown is muscle, purple is organs, red is blood, white is bone, and orange is animal, because I understand that you can substitute animal parts if you're in a pinch. So that should be interesting as well. So yes, I am excited to play this. I love the theme. I like the story of Frankenstein, and I think that this game is going to hopefully offer me some good gaming. Looking forward to when I can meet with the gaming group. Hopefully some of you guys are watching this, and we can get together and maybe play this out. At least 4 of us can. So we'll give this a shot. So there you go. Plaid Hat Games presents Abomination, the Heir of Frankenstein. So thank you so much for joining me and checking this out, whether you checked it out live or whether you're watching the recording of it. Either way, I appreciate you being a part of this. And again, if there are bugs, sound, video, lighting, little words on the screen, different things, just forgive me. We'll get those worked out, I promise. I'm working diligently on trying to do this as well as I can do it, and as well as my equipment will allow. So I've been blessed to make some investments lately in some equipment to hopefully make this a great experience for you guys. And so until next time, I'm Doug Jr. with Doug and Doug Gaming, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.